Hey guys, FreeBird here. We gotta talk. We gotta talk Destiny. We gotta talk the final shape, and we gotta talk the episodes, seasons by another name, um, content. Because I've got some thoughts, and I need to know if I'm alone, if I'm on an island, or if everybody else is kind of where I'm at. I saw on Twitter today somebody say the Destiny honeymoon is over again, and um, I kind of agree with that. I think that for about 3 weeks, everybody was really in love with Destiny again, and then we got into the episode, and people weren't as happy as they were playing the campaign and the immediate post-campaign content, um, which was interesting to me in a number of ways. But first of all, I want to say that the Final Shape campaign was great. For me, it was almost perfect. It was about a 9 out of 10 if I'm giving it a number score. It stuck the landing hard, and it had emotional payoffs I wasn't expecting, especially wrapping up a 10-year investment for me that I can never thank Bungie enough for. The time with Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, the time with this universe, the friends I've made and played with along the way, those are things I can never repay Bungie for. So thank you, Bungie, for those memories. Precious memories that I will cherish forever. The immediate post-campaign grind is also really enjoyable. There's so many different things you can do. There's 2 or 3 exotics you can go after. There's long quest lines associated with those. And it really shows what Bungie can do when given the time to craft things properly. They can put both an amazing campaign and story content and grind-related content at the same time, but they need the time to put in the effort to be able to do that. Which brings me to seasons and episodes. While the campaign for Final Shape is wonderful, and it gives us a bit of a reset in terms of the overall story. You know, we've wrapped up the Light and Darkness saga. Now we've had our Avengers moment. Now we can kind of go wherever we want and do whatever we want. And it all sounds really exciting. They did that Vidoc where they talked about the things they want to do in the future and the next 3 episodes that are coming out and kind of gave us a little bit of what to look forward to. I liked that. It was a little vague, but again, I think a lot of the stuff that they were like giving, 1 or 2 lines about is stuff that's they don't even really have thought out fully yet. Stuff that's still in way in the early development cycle. But that doesn't stop me from having criticisms about the post-campaign experience with episodes. Because to me, episodes feel like drip-fed seasons. We used to have content that would trickle out slowly to us over the course of a season. Episodes, to me, feel like that trickle has slowed to a drip. And what I mean by that is if you look at the way this thing is structured, it takes about 4 weeks to go through the story. And then there's another 2-ish weeks where you have nothing but grinding, right? The episode story so far has been really good, and Act 1 ended on a really good cliffhanger. I wanted to know more. I wanted to know what the hell is going on with the story. But completing that story 3 to 4 weeks into the episode, and then having 20 days to wait for new content, leaving us to grind or move on to other games for a little while, feels adverse to what Destiny's stated goal is. A while back, they came out and said, we want everybody to play this game all the time. That's our goal. We want this to be your hobby, right? But not every player is going to want to do that, and especially when some of the things that they've put into the game now no longer feel worth your time. My biggest criticism of the episode is, or I should say, my biggest criticism of the post-expansion content is Pathfinder. Because Bungie has always touted that you can play Destiny your way. However, their reward system with Pathfinder and the way that you get to that area does the exact opposite of that. Because Pathfinder, especially the Vanguard Pathfinder, you have to go through, different sections in order, and things things you might not want to do in order to get that reward at the end. And that's frustrating. I don't like playing Crucible. I never have. I'm not the biggest fan of Gambit, but I'll play Gambit. But when you tie rewards and tracks to, well, if you don't want to play Crucible, you've got to go here, 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 over here, up here, and like zigzag. That's frustrating for a lot of people. Here's what I would like to see Pathfinder become. And my buddy Cheeks and I have talked about this. He came up with this system, and I kind of like this idea. So give me a list of tasks for each style of activity. So strikes, Gambit, Crucible, etc., right? Let me choose from that list in each silo what I would like to do. Let me build my Pathfinder tree with that list of tasks, right? So if I want to do, if I want to do Vanguard stuff, strikes, right? I can do all that in hell. Make me do more of them if I stick to one type. If I want to do 20 things in strikes, let me do that, right? Instead of 10 if I mix it up between all of them, right? But give me my reward at the end and then reset with new perks, new tasks, same thing like they're doing now, right? I think that would benefit everybody instead of having to engage with content I don't enjoy. And it would probably give Bungie data on what people actually want to play rather than trying to force them into playing the game, playing different parts of the game that they don't want to play just for the sake of engaging with that content that they spent time and money creating. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And thank you once again to Uber Strategist for the final shape key. I love you all very much, and I'll speak to y'all again as soon as I can.